everybody, welcome to Red Cat Yoga, and we're taking it outdoors. You might be able to see the hummingbirds behind me, and everything we do today is going to be standing, so you can take a quick break if you're in the office, or if you have problems with your wrists or your arms that you're trying to solve. This would be a great workout for you, but it's a great workout for anybody, so let's start. We're going to take a moment just to bring our attention to our feet and root ourselves into the ground, into the mat. So maybe wiggle your toes, lift your heels and toes up a little bit and settle into the mat. What you're looking to do is to have all 4 points of your feet on the ground with equal weight. What are the 4 points? Well, you could watch my workshop on Tadasana, the mountain pose, or I can tell you right now that it is the joint under your big toe, the joint under your little toe, and both points at the back of your heel. So push those down into the ground and think about the whole of your lower legs supporting you, giving you strength mentally and physically to support yourself throughout your day, throughout your journey this week. And the foundation is where it's key. So push into the ground. Kind of feel as though your thighs are squeezing something together. They're not together, but they're squeezing something. You could even find a block or a towel and practice that a little bit. So everything's engaged here. Your core is getting nice and strong. Big deep breath to relax everything, shake everything out, and get ready for our workout. So here we go. Foundation set. I'm going to take a moment just to lift up our arms with a big inhale. Exhale, flutter those down like those beautiful hummingbirds behind me. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, flutter those hands down. Really wiggle those fingers on the way down. One more time on the way up. And on the way down. Good job. I'm going to take a little moment to enjoy this nice uplifting movement, moving with our breath. Inhaling up and exhaling. On our next inhale, we're going to take our gaze up with us, reaching up, maybe looking at those thumbs above us, and then exhale and cactus our hands out. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, cactus your hands. One more time, inhale, lift up, and exhale, really engaging those hands as we really reach through and breathe here in. Those cactus hands, wiggle those fingers. Inhale, reach up, and exhale all the way down. Nice job. Shaking out those shoulders, maybe do some circles. One way and the other way, and relax. Keeping that foundation nice and strong, we're going to move into the circle of joy. So the circle of joy starts like this. It starts with pushing our hands together. So before we actually move into the circle of joy, we're just going to really push our hands together here. So really engaging our arms in this workout. Your shoulders remain relaxed. We're not bringing them up towards our ears. But just push and engage. Take some deep breaths in. Blow it all out. Reach up in, keeping those hands together, and bring it back down. Pushing those hands together all the way as we inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And let's get ready for the circle of joy. So bringing our breath in, one breath, one movement. Nice big inhale. Exhale, push out. Inhale, bring it up, gaze goes up too. And exhale, our hands come behind us and push on out. Staying here for a breath. And inhale, back through center. Let's take that again. Push those hands together, really activate your hands. And exhale, push out. Inhale, push up. And exhale, float those hands behind you. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, float all the way around. And inhale, back to center. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Round that back like a cat back. And inhale up. Exhale, hands flutter down, come behind you. Inhale, reach up. There's your cow back. Exhale, hands come round. And inhale, back through center. Beautiful. Keeping those hands together. We're going to do one more lift up. And one more lift down. And relax them out. Good job. That's actually a really good workout for your arms, isn't it? All right, so next one, we're going to take our feet hip width apart, finding those 4 points, that beautiful Tadasana, engaging everything here, inhaling, lifting up our spine. We're going to take those hands overhead, and we're going to move ourselves over to the right. So imagine you're holding like a big ball in between those hands, maybe a beach ball. So come as much as you feel is comfortable to your body. So exhale as you come down, keeping those hands engaged. And inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. And inhale, come up. One more time. Inhale, everything on your base stays the same. So try and keep the weight the same distribution on each foot. Keeping those hands up high. We're going to come down into chair pose. So your hands slowly lower. And then push back up. So your hands lower, you sit back in your seat and pushing up. A couple more times. Inhaling on the way up and exhale on the way down. Stay right here. We're going to float those hands back and kind of airplane those hands. Take your seated position for a fly. You're in the cockpit today. So while you're here, reaching those fingers back, we're going to wiggle our toes, checking that we're not putting all our weight onto our toes or our heels. And then I invite you as you come forward, lift all the way up, to come all the way back down again. This time maybe lifting your heels. So see if you can really fly. Rotate those shoulders back though. Bring those fingers so that they're pointing towards each other. Lift up into the toes. Embrace the balance pose here. Gaze goes down to the ground. Nice long spine. And heels down. Inhale up. And shake it all out. Nice job. From here we're going to come into a wider stance. We're going to push out into a cat back. So you're going to round your back, push forward. But we're going to try and keep everything straight here. So we're not pushing out this time. Push out. Holding it here for a second. A wider leg stance. Nice straight back, lift up. And relax those hands again. We're going to use our body now to hinge at the hips. So instead of collapsing into this pose, I just want you to hinge forward. So you put your hands on your hips with this one. So you can really feel that you've got a nice hinge. Your core is engaged. Your gaze can come down. Just coming down until you feel like you really want to round. And stay right there. And remembering to breathe. Option here, you can take that ball again. Or you can take fly. Or you can keep your hands on your hip. We're just going to rotate now from one leg to the other. So a little bend here. So you're kind of like skater pose almost. Like those are really cool skaters. Like you're super fast. But we're going super slow and controlled. Just feeling how our body changes as we move from side to side, keeping that spine nice and straight. Trying to track that our knee stays in alignment with our foot. It doesn't come in or out. One more inhale, nice straight long breath. So that we elongate our body. Hands gently hinge back up, keeping that core strong, pushing out those hands. Intertwine those fingers, push up into the air. And then we're going to float our hands down to the side and both knees come out this time. There we go, nice goddess pose. So your hands here can come intertwined here. They could come out to the side, take up space. Check that your knees are in alignment with your toes, the same angle. Try not to pull them in. They're out, we're outstretched. Holding, nice powerful pose, wiggle those fingers. 3, 2, 1, inhale, push up. Nice job. Good job, hands come to center. Push those hands in, relax those shoulders, and float them down. Heel toe in. We're gonna come to a little balance pose before we finish and let you go on with your day. So, you're gonna take your weight into your right leg. Use your hands if you like for balance and lift. Embracing those wobbles. Well done, you're looking great. You can bring your hands overhead if you want an extra challenge. Bring those fingers together, explore with the gaze. Maybe bring the hands to the side. And gently bring it back down. You can stay right where you are. I'm going to turn to the side. Reset, bringing up my foot and pushing it back. Kicking that heel, elongating the spine. Maybe take those fingers into like that beach ball position, thumbs up. That foot on the ground, staying strong. When you're ready, extra challenge, bring that foot through. Hands come down and reset. Well done, you guys did amazing. Of course, we need to reset our foundation and we're going to move on to the other side. So, make sure that your pelvis is reset. You're pushing into the floor on all corners. Raise that knee. Exploring again with your fingers. Maybe your gaze goes down to start with. Explore with the hands. Reset, keeping everything straight. Hands go overhead, exploring with your gaze up. Really embracing the challenge. Hands lower gently and all control back to the ground. Stay exactly where you are. We're going to move through that again. Knee raises, kicks back through, elongate your spine, keep everything strong. Kick back that heel, thumbs up to the air. Reach through that heel, flexed at the back. Nice strong foundation, and here we go. Come back through, moving gently. Extra challenge point and flex your foot. Raise your hand maybe overhead. Coming gently and control down. Well done. Big hand, reach up. All the way up. Inhale and blow it all out. Inhaling all the way up. And exhale all the way down. You did amazing. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm so glad that you could join me on the deck with the hummingbirds. I wish you a lovely day.